Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for coming out today. Today's rally speaks volume. Today we did not come out to call on people from the streets. Today we are calling on the legislators to tell them and to demand that Gaza is in dire need of a permanent ceasefire. Without further ado, what are we? Strip yourself of what we're wearing. Underneath all of that, what are you? Do you not have the same heart that pumps blood? Do you not have a mind that allows you to think? God created us all. In God's eyes, we are all equal. Who are you to decide whether or not Palestinians get to live in their homeland of Palestine? You cannot convince me that because of your title of work or your position in office, you have to remain unbiased, that you have to remain neutral. If there's ever a position and it asks of me to become inhumane, that asks me to support the occupation of any country, my response will be, not within my lifetime. To occupy and dehumanize a population in their land is to be the devil himself. You can stay silent when a colleague makes a mistake, but when a damn state carries out genocide on an open-air prison and you choose, yes, you chose to turn the other cheek because it wasn't and it will never be in America's favor. At least 10,000 children were killed in 2 months. 10,000 children were killed in 2 months and more than 20,000 Palestinians were killed in total. And it's not stopping there. It's not stopping there because America, the land of the so-called free, is aiding it. We are not free. The First Amendment is a lie. What part of pursuing an education to make a difference only to end up in debt is free? Oh boy, that gave you a headache. You better get that checked out, but wait, you must choose which arm or leg you're willing to pay with, because the cost of living is high, but you can only land a minimum wage job because finishing school is death sentence. Now tell me, how are we free? We're brainwashed as kids to believe that America is the land of the free. There's nothing free about not being able to stop a genocide. When we have the power to do so, just stop the killing. But of course, that doesn't matter to you. They're not your family being ruthlessly murdered, nor are they your homes being demolished. I've seen videos of an injured Palestinian with their intestines out on a table. He was still alive. I've seen Palestinians carry out a man's dead body with his head crushed flat. I've seen a boy picking up pieces of his family's remains. I broke down crying. I feel guilty. We lead protests, organize events, we fundraise, but that's still not enough. We need a permanent ceasefire. It was never, and it should never be complicated. Complicated matters are when you don't know which school you want to go into debt with. But when a genocide is committed, you just have to be human to know it needed to end that same day that it began. And we all know it didn't start on October 7th. As congressmen, as lawyers, as representatives, come on, as humans, represent us. Represent being human. We bleed the same blood. Your blood and my blood, our blood is not any better than the blood that spills by the gallon now in Gaza. If you can't make a change living in America, suggest you take down the degree you have hanging on your wall. It serves no purpose. I know damn well I don't need to go to college for 4 years, and then an optional 4 years to know that Israel has been committing crimes against the state of Palestine for the past 75 years. More than ever now, as a Palestinian, and most importantly, as a human being, I take on this title of changing history, making a difference, and actually making America indeed the land of the free. America is great, but it's only great because of the minorities and for the immigrants that came and sacrificed everything and left behind families and generations. They left their land in hopes for a brighter future. We are Arabs, we are Hawaiian, Filipino, Mexican, Chinese, Japanese, Native American, African American. We are America, and today, while we stand side by side, in our thousands, in our millions, we are all Palestinians.
Free Stop!